Hey kids, welcome. Storytime for you, COVID edition. And I'm wearing this mask to show you kids. You know, some places you gotta do it, but it's not scary. You just wear the mask, and then the world is still the same. So I don't want you kids feeling like your childhood is getting ruined by all these bureaucracies and the things you have to do so that old people do not die from the virus. I want you to feel like this is just something you wear for like cold weather, right? And your childhood is still going to be the same. And today I'm joined by my friend, Mr. Tiny.
Hello.
And we're going to read for you The Gingerbread Man. Going to have a nice little fun Sunday story time. And we're not going to worry about the virus at all. This thing's getting really warm, though. Let's see, comments. Al, you need the mask over your nose. I'm not putting the mask over my nose. Okay, I'm not doing that. That's fruity. Also, if I put the mask over my nose, how am I supposed to breathe? All I'm going to do is I'm going to keep breathing in and out of my own air, and I'm going to fall over in the chair. So kids know that, right? Kids know you can't breathe your own air. You got to have regular, fresh air. Okay, so the Gingerbread Man. It's a cute little thing. Let's get a little story time music going. We can barely hear it, but you can probably hear it fine, because I got the levels all the way down. I'm always playing the music too loud on these things. The Gingerbread Man. And I'm going to read it with Mr. Tiny. We're going to read it together. Take a look here. Once upon a time, see these Europeans? Now, when you're indoors, you don't have to wear a mask. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Look how happy you made us all. Look at that. Once upon a time, an old couple were baking gingerbread. They mixed flour and butter, molasses, sugar, and eggs, and they cut out some of the mixture into the shape of a gingerbread man. I'm gonna try to see that. Okay, the gingerbread man. They popped currants where his eyes and nose should be. Just think raisins. Europeans got strange things for things. And they made a cheeky smile out of sugar icing, and you could see that again. Real quick. Let the camera focus. See that? Got raisin eyes and made a smile. Then the old lady put him in the oven to bake it. The oven's right back there. Right back there. I want to make sure you kids get to see the whole book for this.
That smells delicious,
said the old man. See, Mr. Tiny here can do European voices because he's from either Germany or another place, Austria. Said the old man to his wife a little later.
Yes.
She agreed.
I can't wait to taste it.
And that was my Mr. Tiny had added it. Now, they see they're there at the oven. But all of a sudden, there was a tiny banging noise from the oven.
What's that?
Asked the old man. Before they could even open the oven door, out burst the gingerbread man. Boom! Look at him kick out that. He burst all the way out of the oven.
Ouch!
And we got a raisins are yucky comment. There's, raisins are kind of yucky. They feel slimy to me. But kids, if you like raisins, that's fine. You get them the little raisin box in your lunch box. Don't throw it away. Eat them. You need all the nutrients you can for when society collapses. So I opened the oven. Yeah. Do you expect me to believe Europe is real? Well, come on. We're doing this story time mostly for Europe people. Because the Europes, they got to go to bed in a couple of hours. So we're doing this so you can go to sleep and have nice dreams. We're also doing this for domestic kids. Europe is just as real as Kansas is. Amen, brother. All right, so...
Ouch!
He shouted.
It's much too hot in here.
In
there?
Yeah, see? Look at him.
Wait.
Called the old woman.
We're going to eat you later. No way.
He laughed.
Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
And he leapt straight through the window. Let me show you kids here. Look at him. Now, you kids don't have to think about this, but I was always figuring that if you were going to suicide someday, and you want it quick, you jump from a high place. And I thought this was cute because that's how you want to go out. You want to say, goodbye, world. Smell you later. Or screw you. Or now I'm leaving you to the chaos. And then you just jump. But you do it with a smile. Rupert's dog boy says it would be better if he just busted through the glass. Oh, we got a ding thing. Thank you for defenestrate yourself. The DY. Kids, not now, right? Not now, you're fine. Right? Just later, when you're my age. Now, in the yard, you got a chicken pecking at the dirt. Now, the gingerbread man landed in front of her.
Come here, little man.
Clucked the chicken.
I love gingerbread.
Now I'm going to show you what happened here. It's an action sequence. So chicken's looking just at nothing, right? Just kind of brain dead the way chicken are. But then what happens is, say, damn it, I got no book room. What happens is, suddenly this happens. Falls right on the flour. And then chicken goes, what? Gingerbread? Free gingerbread from the sky? Holy hell. What is this, Cuba? Nah, with Cuba, they just have free corn husk from the sky. Now, the old man and the woman, look, they came rushing, god damn it, came rushing out of the door. Look at them. Because he jumped out the window. See window right there? The old man and the woman came rushing out of the kitchen.
Stop that gingerbread man.
They shouted.
I don't think so.
Replied the gingerbread man.
Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
And he vaulted right over the fence. Look at this. So already he's athletic. Look at that. That's a pretty good vault. It's like a running from cops thing. If you're running from cops fast enough, you get momentum. Boom, over. And we get some more comments here. Never trust a hen. And I'm letting the cig get too close to the camera. Well, you know what? I still got it with Amazon Prime, so I could return it. How does the pastry made of molasses, egg, and sugar speak, and you use fluent European and chicken? You know what? We're going to go with the idea that everyone in the world knows English, even chicken. When I was in first grade, they pretended a gingerbread man was loose in the school. Was spooky. Oh, that is creepy as hell. Because gingerbread men, they only have revenge on their mind. Right? Now, I'm going to start folding this book. As the gingerbread man came dashing along the path, closely followed by old lady, old man, and chicken, he was spotted by a dog here out for a walk. Now,
wait for me.
Barked the dog.
I love the smell of gingerbread.
And look at that. These right there. Now, what's the gingerbread guy gonna do? Give me, where's my hand? Look at that. Oh, too slow, dog. Too slow.
No chance.
Called back the gingerbread man.
You won't get close. Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm a gingerbread man.
And he disappeared right into the bushes. So long, dog. Wait, hey, thank you, Bilbo BH. Thanks for that. Is that a French lizard? No, it's either a German or Austrian frog. We had to hunt and eat a peppermint beetle in the first grade? God, what kind of schools did you people go to? Are you Europeans? That would explain a lot. But that's all right. Actually, it's cool to get all your freaking out done when you're a kid. That way, when you're old like me, nothing can freak you out anymore. you could be sitting in a graveyard and you just lift your leg and fart and you're just like, yeah, take that, ghost. All right, that'd be very scary and real on shrooms. Always waiting for the sentient cookie to come around the corner. Oh my, I have a new terrible, terrible nightmare I'm going to be thinking of as I go to bed. What are the cookies I eat and where are they? And are they coming to get me? Did they call people before I ate them and now they're on the way? Did the dog have an owner or is it independent? It looked to me like it was domesticated. Totally. Because there are feral animals coming up. Not to spoil, but oh, your mask is slipping. I want to. Yeah, that's as high as it's going to go, and it's going to keep slipping. I'll tell you, I'm getting loopy already. Now, I don't want to get rid of the thing here, but here's the thing. The gingerbread man ran as fast as lightning through the bushes, closely followed by the old lady, old man, the chicken, and the dog, and into a meadow where a cow was grazing. And I want you to take a look over there. See where that is? Fox has gotten here. See, Fox is now, he's scoping it out. Because he smelled gingerbread. I want to put that there for later. Now, the cow is going to talk to Gingerbread Man.
You look lovely.
She drooled.
Come a little closer. Not a chance.
Called the Gingerbread Man.
You're much too slow.
Oh!
Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the Gingerbread Man.
And if you look at this, Cow was giving it, a good try. But come on, little bipedal cookie. Hey, thank you. Paragon Deku. Do you think the cow is upset that her nourishing liquids are used to make the gingerbread man? Is he like a prodigal son to her? Well, it's funny. There's going to be some weird stuff like that, I think, coming up. But no, I think cow pretty much, any 5 minutes in a cow's life are the only 5 minutes. So I don't think cow is going to put those things together. But, yeah, just look. But look what's going on there. I see. He's tracking him. He's running parallel to the whole chase. Now, you think, okay, got chicken, got cow. They actually go into another animal. A horse was grazing in the next field. Yeah, thank you, Palestinian Mario. All right. I guess there's a Mario for every country. Well, that makes localizing the Super Mario Brother game pretty easy. Because you just use whatever local Mario, you Palestinian Mario. That mustache is kind of Palestinian, right?
Make Palestine great again.
Hey, come on. Hey, Twitch, just want to tell you, we're fine. Look at that mustache. That mustache tells you that frog has got no political thoughts whatsoever. All right. Now, a horse was grazing in the next field when the gingerbread man came rushing by, closely followed by the old lady, the old man, the chicken, the dog, and the cow.
Great.
Neighed the horse.
I love chase.
Oh, wait. Great. Do. Can you do a horse neighing? What the hell was that? Oh, come on. You don't want to... Okay, you don't want to scare kids. What you want to do is you want to make it like an animal that kids are going to like. All right, that kind of sounded like you're a eunuch. Is there any way you could do a horse that's going to be... Okay, you know what? That's like falling downstairs. That whole attempt. But, so he said great. He just said it like a normal person. He just said great. Neighed the horse.
I love chase.
Oh, what the heck? I shouldn't have suggested that. Okay, but he keeps talking. Oh, no, the gingerbread man has a comeback.
You're joking.
Oh, welcome to Burn School. All right. Jeered the gingerbread man. You'll never catch me. Oh, no, wait. Jeered the gingerbread man.
You'll never catch me. Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
See, now look at. Now I'm going to show you what happened here. That same sequence, like. Now you should never thrust out your crotch at a horse like that. A horse ain't gonna lick its lips. Horse gonna kick you. Yeah. So, but then, but don't start like that with a horse, kids. Come on, you can be better than that. Now, the gingerbread man, he ran and ran. He ran across meadow and field. He jumped fences, bushes, and streams. See that? He was here. And whoop! Looks like he's bathrooming there. That'd be extra humiliating for the animal. But boom! He's over. Now, he even had time to sit on a branch and tease everyone and everything chasing him. And then he said,
Slow coaches.
He shouted,
Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
But now look who's given the eye to Gingerbread Man. Look at that. Foxy is, he's got some plans there. Green Hash says, this is my favorite horror stream. Well, I didn't know we were in competition, but I guess there could be other horror streams with mustached frogs and masked men reading stories to kids. God, that's probably 20% of Twitch, actually. Yo, Socrates, it's a gosh darn cookie. Boom! Nice one. That takes him to burn school all over again. That's why it shouldn't be moving that fast. He looks like he's about to drop a deuce. Yep, that's right. Now that is a foxy lady. Hamana, awooga. Yeah, but is it as good looking as the KFC horse? Yeah, it's about a tie. All right. So where's this going? You wonder. They're chasing, but what's going to be the end result? Who here is going to bring the end game? Well, the gingerbread man here came to a river.
Oh no.
He groaned.
I can't swim.
Yep.
I'll get all soggy.
Then just at that moment, the fox came along. Coincidence? I think not. Now and then,
Hello.
said the fox.
Are you lost? No,
Said the gingerbread man.
but I do need to cross this river quite quickly.
It's funny that he needs to cross the river quickly, but he says things like it's going to take him half a minute with all that that he's doing with the German. So, now you see here, kids, if the guy comes up to you and says, are you lost? Then just say like, you know what, I'm nothing to you. I'm not lost, I'm not found. Why don't you just piss off? That's what you say to adults that you don't know. Adults that you know, it's more nuanced. Sometimes you tell them to piss off, sometimes you don't. Now, the fox looked at the chasing figures in the distance.
I'm a good swimmer.
He suggested very flatly to just state facts to the gingerbread man. Oh my, I'm getting loopy because I'm breathing too much of my own air. I'm sorry, folks. But okay. He suggested.
Just jump on my tail and I will take you across.
And so the gingerbread man jumped on the fox's tail and they waded into the river. Look at that. I think he's crossing his legs. Did he see? Wow. No, that's some nonchalant gingerbread man foxtail riding. That's some of the classiest foxtail riding I've ever seen done by a cookie. However, complications arose. As they reached the middle of the river, the gingerbread man felt his toes getting damp and spongy.
Mr. Fox,
He yelled.
my feet are getting wet. Don't worry,
Replied the fox. And with a clever grin.
jump on my back and you will keep perfectly dry.
Now the gingerbread man did as he was told, but his knees soon began to crumble into wet. Now, I don't know if you could see that, but you get a little bit of cookie crumble right there. And then, over here, look at those knees. The knees are coming apart, too. That must be one of the most horrible things for anyone, cookie or human, to have to go through. Yeah, we get the oh no in the comments, because this is where things, you're probably thinking, Cookie had a good run. Things are going to get very dark. Can't run without knees. Amen, brother. That's what you say to people before you shoot them in the knees. If you're in a situation where you need to shoot people in the knees and get out of a room. Can't run without knees is kind of, I know it's obvious, but right before you shoot someone, you get to say whatever you want, don't you? You can still live a fairly normal life. Yeah, I guess when you're a cookie, you're not really batting 1,000 on the normal life anyway, right? Now,
it's no good.
He called to the fox.
I'm still getting wet.
Now, if you see Fox here, Fox does not really have a look of empathy on his face. Fox is thinking, this is going according to plan. Maybe. We have Chizzy69 saying, cookie restoration science has come far. If it has, that has me really disappointed in science. Oh man, I don't know how longer I can wear this mask. If I were in the supermarket right now, I'd take it off and just give people an evil stare. Hey, thank you. An emote. All right. Yay. You got an emote. Let's just say I can't. It's so small, but I'm gonna read it later. I think the story's rock on. Thank you. Thank you. Rupert's Dogboy just subscribed. Awesome. This is fantastic. I had no idea we were going to get this kind of traction from Gingerbread Man and me wearing my face and passing out. All right, Zaver88 just subscribed. Thank you. Fantastic. And we get a Dobo. I think the story is Stinging Golf 395 says, I think the story is a metaphor for humans. All right. Thank you. I guess this is going to be a thing now. The story time for kid COVID edition. Although it's not going to stay COVID forever. Holy moly. I can't believe this. And all I'm doing is I'm holding up a fox looking at a cookie. God, the internet's wonderful. I think this says a lot about Twitch. That this is the way people are subscribing. I guess next time I can hold up like a Ziploc bag of dry macaroni. And then we're gonna go big time. Anyhow, thank you everyone. That's fantastic. I think this story is a metaphor for humans chasing materialistic items for temporary relief, and it truly exemplifies human nature. Wow, this whole thing is a metaphor for materialism and just sort of the instant gratification materialism brings, but with none of the long-term satisfaction that comes from living a simple life, patting people on the back, and living on yogurt and granola. Oh, that sounds really good right now. I gotta get some. Thank you. However, we're doing great, but Cookie, what's going on with Cookie here? Now, the fox grinned even more.
The driest place I have.
Uh-oh. Don't let an adult say that to you, because that's not going to go good. He said,
Is right here on the tip of my nose.
Bad. That is bad. That is the wrongest thing almost an adult can say to you, kids.
The driest place I have.
No, oh, see, it's terrible. If a guy leans out of, like, his car window, especially if it's a van, and he says that to you, the driest place I have is on the tip of my nose. Say it, Froggy. Say the driest place I have is on the tip of my nose, like you're leaning out of a van.
The driest place is on the tip of my nose.
Oh, that's terrible. Because it's just incorrect, technically, for people. The nose it's a mixed message for dry and wetness. So anyhow, the Gingerbread Man jumped as far as he could right onto the fox's nose. Look at that. And then he turned to look at the crowd gathered on the riverbank.
I'm the Gingerbread Man.
He yelled out.
You won't ever catch me. But I will.
Snapped the fox. See, fox all this time. Benevolence? I don't think so. See what the here he goes. And he tipped the gingerbread man straight off his nose and into his gaping mouth. Bye-bye. Oh no. Right in there. And if you look at that, I guess what he did is, maybe he tipped real quick to get it down there. It kind of feels like the gingerbread man. This is an unforced error on gingerbread man part. I don't know how the fox did that. But of course, if you're a fox, you got tricks, right? Let's see. I don't like the attitude on this gingerbread man. I think he deserved it. Yeah, I think this is kind of like a giant message to kids. Yeah, you want to be overconfident, then this is what's going to happen to you. Fox going to eat you, and the fox is going to be about 10 to 12 times bigger than you and eat you in one gulp. I think we should just lie to kids like that, because that's a great way for them to get information. Paragon Deku says, metaphor for capitalism. Trust me, I'm a bread tuber, a gingerbread tuber. All right, I think metaphor for capitalism plus warning against overconfidence. I think we got the whole thing nailed. The riverbank, more like the West Bank. All right, it's like a Rodney Dangerfield joke. If he was somewhere in the Middle East and about to get shot, he'd be like, "Hey, I tell you, whoa." Well, so they watched the gingerbread man die, and then everyone turned for home, hungry after all the running they had done.
Never mind,
said that old man.
We've still got some gingerbread mixture left.
Which is a euphemism for something, probably. Because I don't think they'd be eating it after they're chasing it like that. It'd be too weird.
Thank goodness.
Said the old woman.
But let's make something slower this time. How about the gingerbread snail?
And that led to their divorce. That one joke she tried. Now take a look at Fox here. You see Fox over there? It's hard because it's in the crease, so it's getting some reflection. Look at that fox. Crossed the river so he's safe from humans, and he's licking his lips from that delicious gingerbread. Kids, I think the message is clear. You want to be a fox. Okay, don't forget this. That's not part of the book. But you want to be a fox. Right? Of all the animals in here, let's take a look at them again. Because we're going to read this story one more time, go through it, and think, what should the gingerbread man have done? What should gingerbread man have done? Because he died so quick, so obviously he screwed up. But what should he have done? Oh, we get Fraggle. All right, Fraggle. I think Fox is kind of cool. I dig it, and I agree. Really makes you think. That's right. This book teaches that lying and backstabbing people in need is a way to get ahead in life. That is all too true. And this book really shows it. Always eat gingerbread man, bingo. Save the trouble and just let the old people eat him. Huh. Could have done that. All right. Oh, and I hear a little music going. That's nice. Let's hear that music a little bit. Oh, nice. What should the gingerbread man have done? Let me turn that down a little bit. All right. What if the gingerbread man was into being eaten? I guess it's the kind of fetish you can only do once. All right, why don't you turn that down a little bit? I'm hearing echo and it's freaking me out. Okay. Does the gingerbread man feel pain? Yes. I think those are the two best comments so far. But what should the gingerbread man have done? Let's take a look here. So when Gingerbread Man is getting made, there's really nothing they can do. You got to play it cool. Can't do anything yet, right? Because they're right there with human hands on you. But you're in an oven. I think it's pretty safe to say. Get out of that oven. Boom. Look at that. Okay. So far, I think we got the Gingerbread Man batting at 100 here. 1,000 rather. No, batting 100's bad. This mask, I'm just dying. Screw the virus, man. I'd rather have the virus than this mask at this point. But look at this. Now he's there. I think that's a bad move. I honestly think he should not have made a run for it. I think he should have been right there at the window. And what he should have said was, I can entertain you. Just let me live for as long as I naturally live as gingerbread. You got all that other gingerbread. You can make a whole bunch of gingerbread stuff to eat. Squares, circles, hearts. Just let me live for however long gingerbread stays conscious. And I can entertain you over here at this window. It's like a little theater.
He can sing?
He could sing, he could dance. He could do almost anything. But instead, he jumps out onto a flower. And from that point forward, of course, everything's his enemy. Every single thing in the world's his enemy. So he should have just tried to, like, be as calm as possible. Like the way that I'm not getting freaked out by that noise. But, of course, the real message, be the fox, be the fox. Fox gets cookie. You don't want to be, right? You don't want to be forced labor, forced product, forced obedience, forced product, old peasant. None of those things you want to be. And you don't want to be the smart ass here. Smart ass gonna get eaten. You want to be old foxy. Kids, I want to thank you for joining us. Storytime for you COVID edition. Okay, I can't. I'm sorry. Part of the reason I was wearing it is because I've been trying to grow this thing and it's not going good. I don't know what the hell's wrong with my face. It just won't grow whiskers. Now it's all... it's got a whole bunch of breath moisture. I gotta try to shave it, but now it's too long for the electric razors, so what are you gonna do? Gonna have to scratch it off on some sandpaper. Feels like sandpaper. Alright, so he should have made a YouTube video about his imprisonment and tried to spark public outrage. Oh, that's clever. I can see that, but I just don't think he'd live long enough to get the views, because I know what it's like to try to get views on YouTube. So I want to read some more of these comments. I think there was some going on here. He should have done a final stand against the old people at the beginning, when they were the most frail and weakest. Oh, that's interesting. Let me take a look at that. I think you're right. I think he could have done a kung fu kick. Or just a regular person kick. Right there. And pretty much cleaned house. Roadhouse style. Yeah. He's like, welcome to the double deuce. And gives him a taste. And so let's see what else he could have choked them to death by squirming in the windpipe. Oh, I don't know. That's a Pyrrhic victory. Because then he's getting eaten. It's, but at the same time, why not? You know, you're gingerbread. What are your prospects in life anyway? Should have stayed in the house so people would never be able to reach under cracks. Oh yeah, and I think he could have just outran them all over the place. And they're gonna run out of steam. He should have spotted the river from the tree. Maybe learn to run in more than one direction. I don't know, how much time do you got for gingerbread to learn these strategies, right? You know? It's true. You shouldn't have just made the run for it in one direction. Although, just imagine us in World War II and there's bombs going off and we see the border to Switzerland. It's kind of like that, I think. I think he just kind of saw a border in his mind where gingerbread can run free. He should have learned his place. Yeah. Hubris. Is that how you pronounce that? Hubris? Hubris. It looks like it'd be pronounced French, but hubris, I think it is. What do you think, Frog?
Yours.
Okay, we're going to try that again, Frog. How do you pronounce that word?
Yours.
Okay. So kids, do not pronounce things like the frog here. Frog's from Europe. That's all you need to know. Every single thing in this world is his enemy, so really no different from being alive. Oh, that's true. That's true. You know, I should have brought that thing, because this composite picture kind of tells you all you need to know, kids. And you know, animals, I know that looks embarrassing, but come on, we know animals follow each other by their exit point. They go right for anus. But it's ridiculous, right?
It's the driest part.
Not always. Let's see here. He should have just made a YouTube video about his imprisonment. Tried to spark public outrage. We got that one. Oh no, internet germs. Yeah, I know. But I'm asymptomatic. So if I got it, I got the fun one. The one that just hangs around like sneaky inside you. Geez, you need to shave. It's too... I know. I'm looking like Sting now. Look at that. I'm looking like Sting did when he went through his phase where he looked like a homeless sailor. So ex-sailor. No, you're gonna get the COVID. No, I'm good. That story time went down like a glass of warm milk. Warm milk left out on the deck all day. In other words, delicious yum yogurt. Warm yogurt. Buttermilky. That's good. Yeah. Like the kefir. The Europeans like the kefir. Which is great. Kefir's great. This is the moment COVID's been waiting for. Nah, I got it covered. Don't worry. COVID's not going to get the kid here. And if the COVID does get the kid here, hey, I went out on Twitch. Just like, I always thought I'd die on stage. But just like a little stage in my apartment. He could have Hansel and Greteled them right into the oven. Ooh, the turnaround. I think he was underbaked. He did kind of burst out of the oven pretty quick, but I don't know. Those European ovens, I think they just use a lot of fire. I can't really tell. And they wouldn't have fit in the oven now that I'm looking at that. A few minutes short of well done, but you guys are underestimating. This is from Stinging Golf 395. You guys are underestimating the old people. If the cookie ran as fast as lightning, 300 million meters per second, and the old people were almost able to keep up with him, they were running at least 280 million meters per second. These are clearly mutants and not normal humans. Well, I think the distance between them would have been 20 million meters per second. I think that would have been a very different book. I think it would have just been he pops out of the oven here, and then he basically just teleports into Fox's stomach at that point. The title should really just be The Man. And they should have just drawn him as a human. I think that's a good idea. No cookie. It's a small human that they said, hey, we got some extra flesh and we got some extra blood from making blood sausage because we're Europeans, right? Well, yeah, and currants, because we're gross. We're going to just eat blood sausage. I swear there's such a thing. They're going to eat blood sausage. And then it's like, oh, we got some extra. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's make a little man and let's stick him in the oven and hear him scream. And he comes out of the oven. And then, yeah, I think that'd be I want to do a version of that and then do it as an audiobook. I think that'd be a great idea. It's like a Camus novel. It really is. The Man. And this, yeah. Then this whole thing makes way more sense that this is a tract on existentialist outcomes. And the book is a post-apocalyptic Europe where all life forms are mutated. Yep. They all became self-aware, all the farm animals. Just like Orwell's Animal Farm, except there was less purpose. I want to thank you, everyone, for joining us for Storytime for Kid, COVID edition. And for kids, I'll put the mask back on. Just to let you know it's fine. Wear these masks if you gotta, right? You don't have to cover your nose because it's not going to kill you. You're young, right? The chances of something bad happening to you with COVID, just about zero. So keep your nose uncovered so you get to breathe real air. And I want to thank you very much for watching this and you people subbing. That was great. I guess we'll do more of these. Damn. I got more storybooks waiting for me at the thrift store. Gingerbread Man was a good one, though. There was a lot of life meaning in there. All right, we get Adobo to close it out. And I want to thank my friend here, Mr. Tiny, for joining us in with some German/Austrian insight into the whole thing. And you did a great job reading those voices, you little guy. Little froggy there. All right. Have a puff there. See, that's puppet humor. Of the lowest kind. Sorry about that. Anyhow, I'm seeing you tomorrow night for some gaming. You're going to help me solve a game that's one of those point-and-click puzzle things, and I get very confused on those. So you can help me solve it, and we can all play the game together. All right, everyone. See you tomorrow. One last comment. Are you going to play Danganronpa? I think I'd play Samsara Rome because it's free. But I'll look at that one. If that one's free, that one's on the list too. A lot of free games on Steam. Gonna make my Twitch career a lot less expensive. Thanks, everyone. And see you tomorrow night. Bye-bye.